This is another story similar to the Amy story about being on the cop's good side, on the good end of the car accident. And sometimes it does work in the musician's favor. And I have a story about some traveling I was doing a little while back, a couple months ago. I was coming from the Kerrville Folk Festival, and I was flying to Boston, and I was changing planes in Baltimore. And as I got to Baltimore, thunder and lightning came out of the sky, and they canceled all of the flights for the whole night. And so there was at least 30 flights that were just grounded. Nobody's leaving the airport. And it was a very busy travel night, so there's a lot of people there who were very, very unhappy and very, very uncomfortable in those little chairs. You can't really lean over. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You just can't get comfortable no matter what you do. And I have my guitar with me. And traveling with a guitar, if you've ever done it, is like, it's this thing that just adds stress to your life, because it's like traveling with this child and you don't want somebody to take it, but they keep trying to take it from you all the time. So I was flying Southwest and walking around, at 12:30 at night because there's nothing to do except for wait till tomorrow morning. And this gate agent says, "Hey, you with the guitar." And I felt my shoulders tense up, like, okay, here we go. I'm ready for the fight. I'm gonna tell him about the federal law and all this stuff about how I can bring my guitar on the plane no matter what you say and blah blah blah. But he said, no, hang on. Do you play that thing? And I said, yes, I play this thing. Come on, a little bit. And he said, well, would you do me a big favor and would you consider pulling it out and playing a few songs for the folks at my gate because they're really grumpy and they're not going to make it home tonight. And I think that would be a wonderful thing. And, there was the voice in my head that said, man, I've been doing this all week, I'm tired. But then it occurred to me that could be a fun thing. And besides, I had nothing to do. Except for maybe walk over to Chipotle again and walk back, So.
BWI is nice. You should be so lucky to be stuck in an airport as nice as BWI.
It was a nice airport, I will say. I actually texted Heather. I think I texted you.
Yeah.
I always do whenever I'm at the airport. Hey, I'm at the airport. Are you in town? And she's, no, I'm on the road. I'm like, okay, great, never mind. Because you could have saved me, but never mind. We'll get there.
I did that one time.
Yeah. But so basically, here I am at the airport, and I got my guitar. I pull it out, and it's of course in airplane tuning, which is. So I'm just tuning the thing up. Takes about 10 minutes to get it to stay, and then I go and I start to play a song, and I stop and I say, "Gate Agent Bob," that was his name. "Gate Agent Bob, this is an airport. Nobody's going to hear me sing this song. It's so loud in here with all that." So. He said, hey, it's okay, because I have a plan. This guy was genius. He takes that little walkie-talkie thing off the wall, the one that say, now boarding zone 3, right? He takes it off the wall, and he holds it up to me. Like he's some sort of statue, He holds this walkie-talkie for the whole set. With his thumb pushing the button down. So Gate Agent Bob was a hero. So I played a couple of songs, and it was just the coolest, most beautiful thing in a surreal, middle of the night kind of way to see all these people who were some of them were literally asleep, just sort of waking up, perking up. People started listening, and people started getting involved. And thankfully I had been to some folk festivals, so I knew a little bit about getting people to sing along. So they were singing along, and it was just so cool to see these people having a good time. And then they bought some CDs, and people were throwing a little cash in the thing, and I was like, wow, this is cool.
You should do this for a living.
Right. And this was and then Gate Agent Bob gave me this $200 travel voucher. Okay, musicians out there, okay, keep it in mind. If somebody bugs you about your guitar, just play them a song. You might get something out of it. But I just thought that was such the opposite situation from this guy's going to take my guitar and make me check it. You know what I mean? It was such a turnaround, such a transformation. And then maybe the coolest thing is that after I played, I looked around and I started to see that there was guitars that were emerging out of nowhere from behind seats and things, and out of the cases there was guitars. And I thought, what's going on? This is weird. And then I looked up and I noticed it was the flight, the gate was the flight to Nashville. So everybody had guitars, and people started coming up to Gate Agent Bob and saying, "Bob, I have a song I'd like to play." And so he got out a piece of paper and made a list. And we had an open mic at Gate B4. And so now I will sing you a song. This is a certain kind of storytelling, and it's called a travelogue. It's just a little bit of episodes from my travels. And it's a toe tapper, so get into it if you want. It's called Somewhere Else I Got to Go, and it's just about the fact that we find our homes every night, the place we're playing, and then we gotta pick up and we gotta go somewhere else. So here's a little tribute to Wanderlust. I was down in Carolina, looking for a home, but couldn't find one. So I fired up my engine, hoping that it was somewhere waiting down the road. I woke up Nebraska, windows down, endless pasture. Evening sky was blazing, rusted Mustang glazing underneath the setting sun. And I thought, oh, every time I find you, I get to feeling slow motion toward LA. She said, oh, every time I find you, I get to a feeling like there's somewhere else I gotta go. Oh, is this somewhere else I gotta go? So let's go. Signs to let us know that we've arrived. Oh, every time I find you, I get to feeling like there's somewhere else I gotta go. And every time I find you, I get to feeling like there's somewhere somewhere else I've got to go. So let's go. We've had a good time playing for you, haven't we? I hope you enjoyed our tall tales. My name's Nakoa. I got Illy Amy in the middle, and Gene Rowe on the end. And you know, the festival's over at the end of the day, so we gotta enjoy this now. And then this summer